How you doing, everybody? Beerman here. Jumping into some Planet Crafter brand new update, the decoration update version 1.404 has just come out. I just want to put together a quick video that shows you all the different things that have added and changed in the game. There might be some spoilers for you. If you feel that way, you know, just jump off, that's fine. But these are the things that have come out and I'm really excited to show you. So let's get started and have a look. All right, first thing we have to look at is something that I've been begging for, and that is the inner stair module. Look at this, baby. Look what you can do now. Oh, it's so awesome. I've recreated the base I've done in my Let's Play where we can go through and have stairs from one set to the next. I had to do interior ones, but now I can do exterior stairs. It's pretty cool. Let me show you what it looks like when you just build it. Here in the inner stair, it takes up four of the living compartment single one spaces. So here it is. And if you notice, let's see if I can get it far enough, there are arrows pointing which way it's going up. So we can point it in the right direction. And this comes in handy. I'll show you when this comes in handy. So let's build another living compartment here. And let's say I want stairs to go that way. So let's build them. Now it looks like they're going to the right, and they are. So boom. Oh, that's not what I wanted. And it used to be quite frustrating, but they've added these arrows, which are great. So now you can say, right, oh, it's going that way. Exactly where I wanted. And you can then say, right, I want to put one there, one there, one there. Oh, look at that. Now you have a pretty cool little design going on just by that. And it's a super incredible thing. I love it. I'm so happy that they add that to the thing because it was needed. These other stairs here, they're okay, but they just felt very restrictive of how you can build. But, all right, on to the next thing. They've added 25 pieces of furniture. I've only been able to count 23 of them. Here they all are. Look at them, and I'll demonstrate what they are. First, let's start with this. They've added this new, what is it called? It's called the Cozy Chair. And you can change the color, as you can see. And you could sit in it like that. Look at me. Pretty cool. I like it. It's nice. It's a different chair than the usual. They've added these countertops, which actually have storage in them. And these countertops, which have storage in them. Two different varieties. Pretty cool. They don't snap. I wish they snapped. But one thing they have added, which I was going to get to in a minute, is that, I don't know why the orientation is always that way. Look, you see the yellow? It now can go yellow when it's intersecting. And you can place it. You can overlap stuff. I mean, I don't like the look of it, but at least it stops a lot of that pain in the neck alignment issues that you have. But the closest I could get to aligning it is that, with that little tiny gap. Frustrating, but that's okay. And then here, is this a shelf? Is that what it is? It's a desktop, which is cool. You can probably place stuff on it. It's a nice little variety. Adds a bit of spice to the whole feeling you're out here. Here's something everybody wants. This is where you keep all your dirty laundry or your laundry that's not quite ready to be washed yet. You know, it's an exercise bike. Pretty cool. Next, we have this big flower pot. It's awesome. You can put 3 flowers in it. I'll show you the pain in the neck thing. You cannot determine what order that they sprout in. If you notice, I put the Nolna seed, then the Shanga seed, then the Nolna seed, because that's the way I wanted it to look. And oh no, it just goes in the order. I'm guessing it's alphabetical, but I wish they would have done that, because it would have been nice to be able to kind of decide the order. But That's all right. Next, we got a fridge. Not that we need to keep food cold or anything like that. It's a cool looking storage. I like it. I like it a lot. Next, we have a shelf. I don't know if you could put anything on here. I guess you could put stuff on top, or maybe you can put effigies on here. That's a pretty good option. I didn't try that, but that would be a cool option to put out there. Now we have they call it a faucet. Surprisingly, they're French. I'm shocked that they didn't call it a tap, but it's a nice little bathroom decoration right there. We have a treadmill, more exercise, non-working. We have a trash can. Wow, look at that. It's just like the recycler. Or not recycler. What is that thing called? Where is it? It is the shredder. Let's see. How many spaces does a shredder have? Shredder has a lot more space than that, but it does the same thing. You can put something in it, and there is a button to press right there. Boom. I like how the buttons light up. That's another new thing that they do. Can I put something in there? Let's put that in there and then shred it. Ready? Boom. Gone. Same noise. Really cool. Next, they have this glass table. I really like the glass table. It's a pretty cool little addition that you can see through it. We also have this big table here. Is that what they call it? A big table? They call it a small table. It looks much bigger than, I guess that's the big table. That's a small table. So that one they added and that one they added. They're both very cool. Good options to use. They have added this little bonsai tree plant container, and it only takes trees. They've done a good job with that. I thought that was really clever. You cannot put flowers in there. It's definitely a tree only. Let's see, let's put another one out there and I'll show you. So here it is, bonsai pot. Here, we put that there. Let's go grab one of these flowers. We'll grab that one because it makes no difference. Oh, that's interesting what they've just done. So you try to put that in there. Can't do it. Let's put this back in here and I'll show you the craziness. Oh, wow. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Look at that. Let's play around. One in the middle. Why is it in the middle? And then that one at the end. Then that one. Now back the way it was. I don't understand their sorting. Pool table. Nice decoration there. That looks pretty cool. Nothing really to do. It's just complete decoration. I like it. Makes it immersive. They've made this now. They always had these custom, well, they had the regular sofa and the curved sofa, but they always had these customizable sofa and a customizable bed, but they didn't have the curved one. Now they have the corner one, and you can change the color as you see fit. Let's see, let's make it a nice blue. No, we don't want blue. Blue's boring. There you go. See, nice red. Okay, pretty cool. Right, what else we got? We've got this, the globe, and the plants. The globe here is pretty cool. There is a side of it that's always dark, however. So if I place this down incorrectly, see, so the front, if I place it so the front is away from me, I'll always see the dark side. So just be aware that there's nothing you can do. You just rotate it if you want it. That's the only way to get around the light being on a certain area. It's not dependent on your interior lights or anything. It's 100%. That's the way it's always going to look. Now, these guys are pretty cool that you can just have dangling ivy everywhere. And look at that. You can kind of make a wall of ivy. And it also gives oxygen and plants. Well, that's pretty cool. I like it. So all those leftover lurmacies that I have hanging around, I can now put to good use, and it actually helps with the terraformation level. I love it. Finally, we've got these guys over here. Now, this is just, what do they call it? A computer or something like that, a server. Yeah. It is similar to those ones you deconstruct that you get your circuit boards from, but this one is just a decoration. I like it. And you will now find these decorations out in the wrecks, and you can't deconstruct them. It's pretty cool, except you'll get these recipes by deconstructing. So it sounds a little confusing. I'll demonstrate what I mean. Now, I put this guy here just to show you the difference. This is a normal locker. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 8 by 7, 35. And this is now new, the safe default. It doesn't, it gives more space, not as much as a T2. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 6 or 48. But look at the size of that baby. It's so cool. And isn't it typical? The meteor strike happens now. Right. Those are the new furnitures. I'll bring it back when that's done. And we're back. Okay. Now we've gone through a furniture. How do you get all this stuff? You go into the Rex and you deconstruct them, and you'll walk away with a blueprint that you can then use in your blueprint unlocker. But like I said, I've only found 23, not 25. Don't know if I'm wrong or they're wrong, but these are just a heads up. Oh, I forgot. Did I show you this shelf? This is another shelf you can use to put things on as well. Let's put a little bonsai tree plant there. See, boom, like that. See, pretty cool. Okay, on to the next thing. Next up, we have posters. They say there's 5. I've spent a couple hours trying to find more. I was only able to find these 3. They're pretty cool. I do like it. I like this. I like them all. They're very cool. Terraforming is forever. Tell me about it. Incarceration is temporary. I don't believe that. And you also have these really cool effigies. So there's 5 of those, like Jeff had mentioned, and I've only found 3. There are 6 of these effigies. I've only found 5. They are really, really cool. I love them. These are my most favorite things that they've added to this game, besides the internal stairs. They're just so cool, so bright, so colorful. They really liven stuff up. And that's it. Okay, now I've talked about furniture. Let's go take a look at the procedural Rex. All right, here we are at our portal scanner, and we are scanning. And one thing you need to know is the difficulty levels have now changed. There's no longer 5 levels of difficulty. There are only 3 levels of difficulty, which is great. But there are still 5 levels of rarity. So if we keep going, we're going to try to find a 5 rarity and a 3 difficulty. Okay, here we are. This is the guy we want. 5 and 3. We can choose either one. That's interesting. It doesn't make a difference. Let's hit that one and let's jump through the portal and I'll show you a few things. All right, here we are in our first wreck. And one of the things that you'll notice, there's internal stairs, is that these blue crates, they say there's an increase in loot and wrecks. There is a ton of blue crates everywhere. They've also said they've eased the complexity of them. I'll say it's mixed on that. I've run through enough of these on the new. It's fairly easier, but I still use the keep to the left principle to make sure I don't get lost. I think it's important. But like I said, these blue crates are everywhere. You want loot, man, you're going to get a ton of loot when you run through these things. That's for sure. Now, if we head up these stairs, this upstairs is mainly where I found a lot of the posters and the effigies. And I'll show you some of the rooms that I usually find them in. All right, we're back. Here's one of the new rooms. Look how cool that is, huh? See these walls? I wish the light was better. All right, there you go. You could see now. Oh, I guess that's all they've done is they put these planters behind glass. Look at that. I mean, that is a cool idea. They look amazing. We can't build these things, which would be cool. I think we can kind of sort of build that, but how awesome is all that? It's such a cool look. And better yet, we can still, let's see, we can go up there. See, there's a little walkway. I'll show you. Let's go up there. Oh, there you go. How convenient is that? Look at the use of those vines. Very cool. We go up here. Look at that. We've got an internal walkway. Again, we can't make these. Wish we could, but it's very cool. I love these decorations that they got all over the place. Man, I wish we could do that. And look at that. There's an effigy just sitting right there on the table. How cool is that? It's just awesome. I love these new ones. So let's just grab that effigy. I think I've had that one. Like I said, I've only found the ones I got. Okay, cool. Let's see if I can find a couple more new areas to show you. And we're back, and look at this. This area, like a little cafeteria with chairs, overturned plates and bowls on the floor. Stuff we can't make, but love the look of this. Looks like they had to leave in a hurry, or there was a fight, but I'm guessing they had to leave in a hurry. Up here, here's another cool little area. Look at this. This is, oh, that's just seeds. We've had these kind of areas before, but not these. Look, right? A little kitchen. And I'll demonstrate how you get these blueprints. So you do that. Can you construct this big table like that? And because I'm in creative mode, I don't get the blueprint, but that's all you do when you want to grab a blueprint from any of these things. It's a shame there's no posters on the wall, but mostly the posters are upstairs that I find just hanging out on the wall. I'll see if I can find another one. All right, I'll give you a quick look at the loot contained in a tier 5. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. And look at that. So you've got a good amount of loot. I mean, Terra tokens. It's always a significant amount of Terra tokens in here. Nothing 1,000. That's interesting. But I didn't find any effigies or any posters in any of these. Well, they used to have ones with thousands in them. I don't see those. Don't know if they've dumbed it down a bit on the Terra tokens. It's probably a wise idea because it was so easy to get Terra tokens like this. Wow, they really have knocked those down. Interesting. But I'll say I found more Terra tokens in the blue crates than I did in those. Interesting. And we're back, and have a look at this. This is another super duper cool new area. Look at this. You got your rover just hanging. Looks like it's being fixed and repaired. You got various parts laying all over the place. You got this, whatever this is, looks like it's a repair station. You got parts behind grills on the walls. I don't know what that is, but I love it. I wish we could put this kind of decoration in. You got shelves and tires. Oh, you can go up here and you can see more places. Look at that. Oh, there you go. Now you see it. There is a poster on the wall, just like I promised. Wow, that's pretty cool. You can, I know the lighting's bad. I'm sorry about that. Just click on it. Boom, you get it. You can interact with these guys. I have not found any suits on any of those, which is pretty interesting. But as you can see, you can deconstruct all that. Looks like hand sanitizer over there. You can come all the way around here and look at this area. So cool. Parts behind the cages. These things are falling apart. More parts. They have blue crates and then another area to go down. Super awesome. I love it. I think the work they've done on these updates is awesome. Oh, and here you go. This looks like a little workout area. All these screens and things like that and shelves. And then over here, there's lockers. See, now these are the ones I told you can't deconstruct. When they're turned around like that, you can't grab them. There's nothing you can do. They just kind of sit there. It's an interesting way of doing it. I don't know why they've made it that confusing, but it is what it is. Well, there you go. That's what the new Rex kind of look like, and the look and feel, and what you can expect from them. So I'm going to head back to home and I'll show you a few more things. All right, we're back. There's a few things they say they have done. I have not thoroughly tested it, but if you look at optimizers here, oh, so loud. Sorry about that. They say they've increased the range of these, which is cool. Very cool. That means you don't need to jam up everything together. I like that. Now, there's a change for the beacons. You can see there's a beacon right there. There's a new button where you can toggle all of the beacons off. So you can come over here and no beacon. Interesting. I would have liked to have individual buttons. So, yeah, right. So one on, the rest off, or one off, the rest on. You know, give us 2 buttons, 2 options. But it's a start because I guess sometimes all the beacons just get annoying, but That's the way it goes. Now, right, let me go show you. There's another thing. I'll be right back. You know what? I was going to go somewhere else, but I'll show you from here. Let's start with adding a living compartment, and we will add 4 of these, right? So I'll put a door. We'll put 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Now you go on the top of these here. You notice there's this square hole. You can fall in. It was all right. Doesn't bother me. Used to be that when you placed a 4x4 like that, well, notice the arrows. It's so cool. There was a hole in the middle here too. It's gone. Completely gone now. Absolutely. It does come back if you... let's see if I can get it to connect. There you go. So it does happen there. So it's not completely flat, but it's better than having all these square holes all over the place that it used to happen. So that's a pretty cool improvement if you ask me. They also now have... Let's put a door on here and I'll show you. Biolab. When you go to add the biolab, there's an indicator showing you where the door is. Boom. Okay. See, there's a little arrow right there. Let's see. Okay, there you go. So now that you can see it, it's going to be where we can access it. So walk in and boom, there it is. It doesn't help when it's on the outside. Well, it does help. I'll show you. That's not totally true. It is, if we want to connect it here, biolab. Okay, so you say, right, I want to be able to find the door. There's the door. Okay, it's difficult to see any other way unless it's in front of you. See, but oh, there you go. So you can kind of scroll around and you can move the door the way you want it. So if you wanted to put a door here, you can now come straight in and boom, get to that little computer area. That's pretty cool. I think it was a nice change. They also said that the big living compartments are now further away from you, so you can see them better. It used to be they were right here up against your face, and I like the fact that it's now farther away. That's pretty cool. All right, next thing that they've done a really good job with this, and that is when you're using drones, they call it the supply UI. This little button right here. When you click on it, first thing I noticed was the numbers are gone, but they aren't totally gone. But it starts with normal, goes up to high, and then very high. It goes down to low and very low. Then lowest, which is so cool. It's so much easier to understand. Now, I don't know why they've left this in there, the 4 and 5. Don't know if they're higher than the highest, but maybe it was just a mistake. But the fact is that you've got lowest to highest. Gosh, that is such a better way of doing things. Well done, them. The next is when you're going to supply everything. Watch this. Boom. Oh, look at that. It's just such a nice, simple change. No more of that big giant thing that comes on. Also, when you are demanding things, look how clearly labeled that is. It used to be scrolling down, blah, blah, blah. It's nice. Oh man, they really should move that hover over window, which is interesting. So I've not tried this. This is one of the things that used to drive me crazy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we got that. We're supplying everything. Now, can I just... No, I can't. So I wish you could just get rid of one thing. Oh, does that work? No. So you can't just get rid of something, which is annoying. And another change they made. So if I go into Q and I have, all right, I'll start here. I have this microchip construction filter, which hides the lower tiers. It used to be if you wanted to see something lower, you would have to remove that from your gear. Now, when you hit Q, you can just do this. Boop, boop. That's so much better. So if you want a lower tier of something, yeah, just tick that box. It's great. Now, I think I did show you the animation on the buttons, which is nice. So let's put that recycler up here, shredder, sorry, right here. And there is, let's put something in there. There is an animation. I like how the button goes in now. It's pretty cool. Another thing they've done is when you have the pinning module, you no longer need to go into your inventory to get rid of it. Look at that. Oh, I've been asking for that for so long. That's so cool. Now you can just get rid of it, because what I used to do is if I wanted to pin like a bee or a butterfly recipe, then I used to have to go through either running all the way back or adding 3 new things to get rid of it. Now I can just get it right off. It makes life so much better. Now, another thing they've done, look at this. That's me. I can actually see where I am on the map. That is such a great change. I don't know if I can change the color or not. I don't really care, but the fact remains that I know exactly where I am now. That's a great improvement. All right, finally, there's a couple things that have changed here that I have to show you. I'm not going to go into great depth, but I will give you the gist of what's going on. Look here on the map. You can see where I'm at, right here at the new beach area kind of thing. Ooh, that's new. I don't think they've had that, but this is the beach area. And over there, they're calling that the purple beach. And over there, there's green wreck and things like that. Those are new areas. I'm not going to go in there. There's new butterfly and what have you. There's some new lore, things like that. I'm going to say that for my Let's Play. If you want to see that, you can do that. They've also added, I'll just jump down here and I will build one to show you. They've added an escape pod thingy-mabobber. Where is it? Okay, departure platform. So now you have the ability to leave the planet. There's 3 different endings. Again, I'm not going to go through that because, oh, look at that. Already a new butterfly. Because I'm going to do that in my Let's Play. If you want to see what that happens, jump into Let's Play. The link to my Let's Play will be there. And I'll go through that wreck and that wreck there. It goes through different lore of, oh, look, man, there's all sorts of cool butterflies that pop up over here. I'll go through all the different lore that the robots have. I'll just read you what it says. So 2 new biomes near the beach, right? We still have those there. There's 3 possible endings. You need to search the new biomes and wait for the messages to get there. I'm not going to go through that today. Again, there's robots in the world. You'll have to go out there, reopen them to get some required items for one of the endings. That's pretty cool. There's a new creature. Again, I'm not going to go through that, but you can go and discover it for yourself. And a new butterfly that is supposed to be over in that purple zone over there. And the robots have new lore. And that's about it. Tell you what, guys, that's going to be it. This is a short and sweet video just talking about the new changes that have come to the Planet Humble here on Planet Crafter. If you found the video useful, let me know. Leave a like, leave a comment. And as always, feel free to subscribe and be sure to check out my Let's Play if you want to see how things progress here towards the end of Planet Humble. And until the next one, I'll see ya.